Afternoon, everyone. About 3:30 on the nose here out in California on a Saturday, being October 29, 2016 already. Wow, time is running by. And forgive me for last night. We had to take a left turn and we couldn't get on. But we're here now. We're live. We're building an audience. Coming to you live on the Facebook of WooF Driver and the alldognetwork.com. alldognetwork.com, that be. Okay? That's where you want to check it all out. If you haven't seen it, that's where it is. And let me see if I can build this audience here and get this this game running here for us on live on Facebook. I'm going to post a couple of under comments of the site again for new lookers, where you want to go to check out what this is all about, because it's a lot easier than trying to explain it on the little chat time we have here. alldognetwork.com, right there. Okay, that one is very comprehensive. And then if you want to look at all the music and videos that we have produced about love of dogs and music put together, we're going to look at this wooftunes.com here. Okay, the shirt here, our WooF Driver shirt, part of the gang here, the WooF gang. If you're interested in having one of these shirts, they're reasonable for what they are. Very high quality, full illumination logo here, front and back, surrounds the whole thing. The site where you can find this stuff is a couple places. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down where you can find not only the shirt. Hello, Shiri from Florida Keys. All right. Parrot Headland. Margaritaville. That's right. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us this evening. It's already 6:30 out there. Andrea, good to see you. Hi. So wooftracksstore.mybigcommerce.com. That one. Okay, let's put that one down. I'm going to go ahead and grab some music here. There's a little background music for us to get into while we're doing this. I don't know what's going on here, why this is interesting. Give me just a second here to get what I need. Sometimes, when you go on the internet, we all know what happens. Sometimes you don't get to where you want to go. So that the sites that that I just posted is what this whole dog production get together, love of dogs and music is all about. Adventures and the WooF Driver, who he is, and he's got a wolf pack of 4 Siberian Huskies that go out and do these amazing adventures, all posted, All Dog Network. All the music you hear, all the videos. I'm going to show another video that's become real popular by request. Take them out to trot. It's a cool little video with the 3 singers that we have in our vocal team, production team for WooF Play Band that also work with me on my jingles. And if anybody needs a commercial jingle for anything, visit me here, jingle ads.com. It's where this all started, where the WooF Driver found me online at this particular site. And I have an 800 number you can call if you're interested in talking about a jingle for business, personal, whatever the case. It can be any kind of music, any kind of jingle. Commercials or commercial, whatever. It could be fun. It could be a song. You know, you have a wedding song, anniversary song, the original song you want us to write. You've got lyrics. You want us to put it in music. That's what we did with all these dog lyrics and stuff that you hear on all these songs that the Woof Driver's written. And if you haven't heard them and been to wooftunes.com and checked it out, there's some interesting stuff. Okay, parodies and AC/DC parodies, Fleetwood Mac parodies, a whole album of this stuff, Elvis and Johnny Cash and Mariah Carey and Elton John, Dire Straits. Olivia, hi from Atlanta. So you had some really hot weather going on out there, which is kind of cool, really. It's not cool, it's hot. Got warm out here again, humid. It's like usually you don't get a lot of humidity in California, but we've had some strange weather coming on the 1st of November here. So we're just listening to some easy listening stuff in the background here for you and your pooches if you're hanging out. I'm going to try to get a little something done today before this exciting ball game that's on, the 4th game. Hello from Canby, Oregon. Michael Baker, good to see you. And like I said, post in the comments there. You can see the websites you want to visit to learn more about the Woof Driver and all his phenomena, adventures, and stuff he does with the dogs, all his equipment, his pit crew. They go out on these insane runs. 85 degrees, no rain in my house, 22 days. Yeah. It'll get there. We're having like a really Indian summer. I don't know why they call it Indian summer. Just extended summer. I guess they had a lot of these when the Indians were around. And it's all good. So tonight we're going to do a couple of things. We'll look at a couple of videos of the Woof Driver and the fun video, Take Them Out to Trot, where he takes them out on the Sacco cart and they do their run all over the place. So many things to talk about. If you guys, I'm going to write this too. If you haven't already downloaded this Walk for a Dog app, if you would do that, it would be appreciated by whatever shelter. And the name of the app, well, you go to wooftracks.com and you'll see the app. Free download where you can go to the Apple Store and you want to go walk for a dog, Android or Apple. This is the app. It's an application. Walk for a Dog app. And it tracks your walking. And when you're running, walking, snowboarding, skateboarding, I use the Bike Springer, which you can see that piece of equipment on the Woof Tracks store, wooftracksstore.mybigcommerce.com. Another place where you can find t-shirts. Let me see, t-shirts and other stuff and logos. T-shirts and logos that we can make posters. If I could spell posters. Logo posters and such. It's at that's going to be at wolforia.com. And then anybody's into martial arts, you got to check this out. This is the Woof Driver himself, a black belt in Taekwondo. And we've got all these musical, fun music and vocal workout tracks. I don't know, there's tons of them. All the kicks and moves that you do when you're doing martial arts, but it's exercises with music. Taverge.com. Where put the .com there? And .com. There you go. Diverge.com. So you got 5 sites there, at least. Who's here? Here, let me see if I missed anybody. Hi from Waldorf, Maryland, Francis. Let me go back. Okay, we're caught up there. Thanks for joining us away from the East Coast. Then this site here is where you want to, if you have a cat or dog, because tonight we're going to talk about some interesting things about cats and dogs. This site here, okay, WooF's Gang is a Facebook page, group, site to join for free. And what you do there is you post yourself and your picture of your dogs and your cats and your family and your kids or whatever you want. WooF's Gang, and you join and you get to know everybody else, of course, and you can converse with everyone and ask questions about the breeds or whatever you got. So that's I list those every day and every evening because for new viewers that look at me and go, who is this guy in this shirt, WooF driver? What's that mean? It's backwards anyway because I got the selfie camera on. It's the only way you can do this. Those of you who haven't done live streaming on your Facebook page, you can only use a mobile device, iPad, iPhone. You can't use your desktop with a straight ahead camera. So that's the reason everything's kind of backwards dyslexics, I guess they call it. But it works. We've been doing this almost 200 nights now. June, July, August, September, October. We're into our 6th month now, coming up. It's been pretty flawless 7 days a week, or evenings a week. Times have varied, got a little earlier sometimes, because we're on the West Coast and a lot of people are, time zones are a lot later, so we don't be too late. Tonight we came out early, only because that ball game's going to be coming up. Everybody just wants to get ready for that. Get your goodies together, whatever you're having, your beverages, your goodies, your snacks, your finger food, pizza, whatever you're having. Get ready to watch the game if you're a baseball person. It's exciting, Tonight will be a really tense game because, the circumstances of who's ahead and where they're playing. My dad is actually born and raised in Chicago, so pretty hip with the town. And there you have it. History making again in the World Series. So back to the dogs. Tonight, this evening, Leslie Vega. Hey now. I'm glad everybody's in here this evening. Saturdays are tough because everybody, either goes out or can't be bothered with getting online here and watching anything about dogs and stuff. But the short time we're going to be here, we're going to try to make it full and interesting and show you some stuff. So let's just talk about this for a minute before we show you that video on how Take Them Out to Trot, which we played maybe 3 or 4 times over the last 5 months. Not a lot, but it's one of the more energetic, fun parodies. At 6:30, Francis is in, yes, of course, 3 hours away. Deborah's there. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I missed you there. You went right by me there. Trying to keep track of everyone who's commenting here. Okay, we're good. We're moving right along here. And, so let's just start talking about. Here's what the subject matter I came up with for this evening. I thought might be fun to just check out. Okay, we've been talking about like the top 10, top 20, top 30, top 8 dogs for certain things. Easiest to potty train. Hi, Marie Redmond. I'm very well, thank you for asking that. Thanks for joining for a minute. Our chat time. Waldorf, Maryland, that's right. It went by. There's only so many of those things I can see, but they keep moving up, the comments. I'm not sure where Waldorf is, but it sounds like a very quaint, lovely environment. The WooF driver's actually down in Baltimore area, out in this countryside. That's where he is. And he travels the Shenandoah Valley all over Virginia, all the way up to Washington, up to New York. He takes these dogs out on these adventures on this open land, I mean, forests at night, places you wouldn't go. Go Tribe, you got that right. And it's just incredible stuff. You can watch these adventures on alldognetwork.com. And let me just put this down so you can even look at different ones elsewhere. As I go on to here to comment some more, you can simply go to YouTube, you know, and just search Wolf Driver, and it'll all come out. There'll be a bunch of those things there. YouTube. You can also listen to this music on SoundCloud. Go to soundcloud.com. I should have put .com on that. But YouTube is, you know, it's .com. SoundCloud.com, and search Wolf Driver. And you'll hear all the stuff that you're hearing now, plus a bunch of stuff. And it's all also on that wolftunes.com. Home here 10 plus years. Sounds good to me. Beautiful. So tonight we're not doing a particular breed again. We usually do ditties and breeds. We talk about the top 8 dogs are best for senior citizens, baby boomers, for example, or older. Top 8. We did ditty on them the other night. You can go back and look at that. Which dogs, the smaller dogs, that were probably best for them. I can give an example: Maltese, Chihuahua, Yorkshire Terrier, Pomeranian, Shih Tzu, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, French Bulldog, and the West Highland White Terrier were just 8. Then we did last night, which ones are easiest to potty train? Which are the ones that are most, you know, less aggressive? All these categories. Most popular, most expensive. All these are on shows we've done. Raced a Roddy before that. Okay, we had a Roddy. Bubba was his name. But tonight, what we're going to look at is the 10 most, ready? The most cat-friendly dog breeds. So I'll tell you a story real quick about Buster. Buster's half shepherd, half Cane Corso. He's our dog. He looks like a black police dog, basically. You know, he's very that way. And very cool. Love him. He's 5 years old. And we had a cat named Emily who was here. And she lived inside most of the time, in and out, because we can live outside here because you don't have the weather. And then got these little eave out here outside on the back porch area where it's totally sheltered from rain and wind. So she loved it up there. Put a little bed up there, food up there. She'd stayed out there more than she'd be inside because it was fresh air, and we're lucky. We're 3 miles from the ocean, if that. So anyway, had all that fresh air, and she was great. When Buster came home, brought our dog in. We didn't have any dogs here for quite a while in Southern California. The 3 that we had passed away, which was one was that Rottweiler, Bub, and his sister. But anyway, he kind of ran her out of the house, unfortunately, even though he's a puppy. And I didn't think about how do you train. I had him in training for himself, but I didn't ask the trainer to get into, well, how do we deal with this? Because she's still afraid of him. Not that he's going to hurt her or bite her, but it wasn't comfortable. She'd always run away, go under the bed, want to go out. You know, it wasn't like cool. And never was. So she lived outside until she passed away. But so he wasn't the most, I would say, most cat-friendly dog breed. And but he was a mixed breed too. He's a hybrid. He wasn't just a litter of doggies. Wow, whole litter. Yeah, he was one of the last one of 12. We got him. But whatever the case, so I'm going to go down the list of 10 from number 1 down, and if you want to add a canine to your household and you have a feline, these are the breeds that are generally known for being good with cats. However, remember, they're just generalizations, okay? And there are no exceptions. There are exceptions to every rule, so you don't know for sure. You got to make sure to take care and slowly introduce your dog and cat, contacting a dog trainer to help you make the introduction safer. So I failed at that, and I regret it. because it could have been a lot better. You know, perhaps she would have lived longer for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know what happened there. She got all kinds of stuff started going wrong with her, which didn't make no sense because she wasn't out roaming around that much. Well, she was. And she'd always come back. Anyhow, make a long story short, the first one is a golden retriever. It's just a nice all-around dog that gets along with everything. He should be fine with any cats you have in the house. Again, no guarantees. Number 2, the Bichon Frise. He's known as, throughout the world, dog, happy-go-lucky personality. You know what they look like. They look like little poodle thingies. The Bichon. That's the Bichon there. And of course the golden up there with the kitty. I'd say there's a problem there, would you? And then number 3, we've got the that's a Labrador. So the golden retriever, the Labrador. Look at that. They're pals. They're pals. You know, it's one of those things you just have to look at. Then number 4 is this. We did a show on this little guy. Look at those snuggled up little babies. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The Cavy, as they call him, is described as American Kennel Club as a trustworthy companion of children that thrives as part of the family. Ultimate house pet, gets along with cats for the most part. Look how cute that is. I can't stand it. Then we got a Papillion. There's a little kitty down there, see? Sleeping with little Papillions there. Butterfly dog, they call him, was bred as a nobleman's lap pet for noblemen. As such, it is a happy breed and adapts quickly to any living environment, including one with cats. So these are good things to know here. Number 6, the Maltese, hanging out with the Persian there. I had a cat named Milo. He lived to be 21 years old, looked just exactly like that. He was rescued him from traffic. Put that in the paper in San Jose. Good evening, Kim. Hi. Nobody ever claimed him, so I kept him, and he was great. So hanging out there with the Maltese. Yes, sir. And then we got a pug. A pug with the cat. We'll give him a hug. He's a very adaptable little dog. He's really up for anything. As long as he's getting his attention, he doesn't mind sharing his home. Oh, and then of course we have the Basset Hound, the little kitty hanging out. He's a reputation of being lazy, not sure if he doesn't have the energy to go after the cat or he just likes the company. But most of them get along just fine with a feline roommate. Cute as that. Let's see, we're getting down to the Boxer here. Seems to be in the top 10, number 9. He's lively and playful, does well with cats though. I mean, you know, that's not a staged picture or Photoshop, okay? That's real deal. As long as the cat does not mind the dog that wants to play. If you have a cat that wants the dog to ignore him, the Boxer's probably not the good choice. If the kitty enjoys getting in the action, the two will become fast friends because they like to play. Most cats like to play. And then finally, the Newfoundland. We did a show on that too. He's a gentle giant with all types of animals. He's bred to protect livestock, and they don't seem to extend that to other living beings that have no issues with cats. Looks just like Milo, my cat there. He's a very cute guy too. So adorable stuff here. Okay, so that what just so you know was top 10 polled. You know, they poll them like the polls. Sample poll of statistics there. The 10 most likely to easily get along with a feline. Good stuff to know if you're looking to get a cat, or if you get a cat and you're looking to get a pooch. Works both ways. do your homework and make a choice that's most reasonable, most likely to be a positive result, is what I'm thinking. Now, let me run over here to where I want to go, if I can, and find what I'm looking for. And what I'm looking for is, well, I was, I don't know where it went. Oh, I know what I was looking for. I was looking for, yeah, we'll just go back here and look at what we're looking for, which is on WooF Tunes. Was it on WooF Tunes? Oh, I don't think I was thinking of All Dog Network. Well, I get confused. There's so many sites the WooF driver has here, you see. And so I want to take them out to trot and show you that particular video here. If I can find it again. Hey, bear with me, please. Bear with me. Let's see. We've got, when you go to WooF Tunes, if you like AC/DC or do you like Fleetwood Mac, we've done a whole album's worth of each of those artists' tunes, parodies, which means you take a lyric and you put it in a song that you recognize. Let's see if how I'm going to do this here. Let's just go a different place here. Sorry. And you make music to other lyrics than the original lyrics. It's called a parody. Those you didn't know.
Hi everybody, I'm Billy Dean, and this is Celebration of Dogs, as the WooF Tunes community continues to raise awareness, create excitement, and strengthen the bond, all in the name of our loving dogs. So please join us and share the experience and fun of music, poetry, and philanthropy, and other creative ways. One of which is to recycle any music CD or MP3 player through WooF Tunes. And they send these to the animal shelters to play relaxing music for all those animals as they wait for a new home. You can see it all at wooftunes.com. It's all about making a better life for our dogs.
I can't stand the collar, makes it hard to swallow. Where you go, wild father, hey, I'm a lucky dog.
That's Billy Dean, country artist. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He went on the road with Kenny Rogers and had some success himself. This is the one I wanted to show y'all.
It's time to trot, trot, trot. We've been waiting here, passing some news. And we can ride far in our dreams, it's clean. And now the WooF driver's here to steer. It's time to get in gear. He's always dreamed of dogs and just how they should be, just like a fantasy. WooF driver sets them free. So now it seems it's WooF driver's reality, and it's his plan.
parody. Girls are into it. Give them all you've got, take them out to try. Roll and ride. That's our WooF Play girls, the WooF Play band. Yeah, just having fun. I did these tunes and some videos on them and all that kind of thing. Just having fun. Okay, all right, okay, all right. Okay, so we talking about different things tonight, you know, put all the websites up there. One of the more important things that I hope we all are getting together here on this chat time is that we're spreading the word, and I know that y'all are. You know, the more people that we can get to come on and take a look and build our audience, the better things are for everyone. And we get to, you know, share information, ask questions. Each of you see, you know, each other's posts. You can get to know each other as well and talk to each other as well. I'm just here having this thing happen and having fun with it, trying to give you information about all kinds of things, you know, and that's why if you look at these websites, you see all kinds of things that might be of interest to you. You might be surprised what you'll see. You might get a good laugh out of some of this stuff. The music, you could probably laugh your brains out at some of this stuff. What's neat about it, if you go to SoundCloud and look at it, or you go to WooF Tunes and look at it, then what you're hearing, the lyrics are all underneath, because some of it's pretty intense and long, and so forth. Thinking about smaller dogs. Yeah. Well, those top seniors, the top dogs we talked about are all very cool. The Maltese, Chihuahua, Yorkshire Terrier, Pomeranian, Shih Tzu, Cavalier, King Charles Spaniel, that cute little one is cuddled up with the kitty, French Bulldog, and a West Highland White Terrier, just to name a few that were recommended as being perfect for older people, for example, or if you have smaller quarters, of course, you know, where you're going to be living, or where you live, or whatever the case, you know. It's just easier to manage, you know, a smaller pooch. Just stuff. More stuff. We're going to get back to the individual ditties, too. There's just so many dogs to cover. We were talking about hybrid dogs for a while. We were talking about one the other night that was a triple hybrid. It was a mix between a wild wolf and a Samoan and a Chow. And it was cool. Eurasier was the name of it. Go figure. I saw that and go, what's that? And I did some research and found out what it was. Triple hybrid, and we did a show on that. A little chat time on that. So that's posted up there. Okay? Once again, alldognetwork.com. Alldognetwork, one word.com is where all these things we've been doing here live, coming at you live from the WooF Driver Facebook page, are posted way back from when we started in June. And you can go look at the different breeds. There's a little search deal up there, you know, magnifying thing. You can search a breed name, and if that's been done, which a lot of them have been done already, you'll see that the show will come up. I mean, the time, the chat room of that breed night where we talked basically about that breed, and we have a little song ditty that we recorded about that, you know, 1 to 2 minutes, whatever they are, 1.5 minutes. Clever little ditty, hopefully. Just fun stuff, nothing super duper, just fun stuff, hopefully clever little rhyme lines about that breed, just to get in the group. Not allowed over 30 pounds for Francis. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, I go over here and I just go dog breeds under 30 pounds. Weight. Search. Okay. Well, the ones that come up first of all, the one about the senior dogs comes up. Here's 25 of the best lap dogs. Here's 82, complete list of pictures and 82 breeds. 82 of under 30 pounds. We can talk about those for a minute. Let me just read them down to you, okay? I mean, just real quick. Under 30. So, which means most of them are anywhere from 24 to 37, 25 to 35, right in there, 18 to 31. You know, it depends. If they're smaller, they can be, you know, here's a little Mattel German Spitz, 23 to 25 pounds. Just give me an idea. So, and then they go under 25 pounds. Then under 20 pounds, under 15 pounds, all the way under 10 pounds. Okay? So you can get them under 10, under 20, under 25, under 30. So these are all under 30, obviously, but they break them down even smaller weight. So just to name off a few, starting at the top of the heavier ones, which would be just under 30, somewhere between 25 and 35, say. A Staffordshire Bull Terrier, a Cardigan Welsh Corgi, Swedish Valahund, a miniature Bull Terrier, English Cocker Spaniel, miniature Poodle, Beagle, Tibetan Terrier, American Cocker Spaniel, French Bulldog, Pembroke Welsh Corgi, Mattel German Spitz, Mattel, not like the toys, Mittel, German Spitz, Boston Terrier, regular Dachshund, a Puli, very good looking dog, a Basenji, a Dandel Dimont Terrier, a Patterdale Terrier, a Rat Terrier, a Skye Terrier, a Scottish Terrier, a Shiba Inu, Silky Terrier, German Hunting Terrier. I thank you. I will check. But this website, it's easy. SmallDogBreeds.info. Yeah, this is where to get that. Let me put this down for you. Just go right here. SmallDogBreeds.info. I love it. Boom. There you go. That's the way to do it. You know, and then you find, oh wow, I like the looks of that one. German Spitz. Yeah, it was, it's called a Mattel German Spitz, Mittel. That's Mattel, the toy maker. He was up there, Mattel German Spitz, he's number 12. He weighs between 23 and 25 pounds. Right there. That's him right there. Looks like a little pug almost. Cute. All the pictures are here too. I mean, I could have been showing the pictures as we went here. Look at this guy. Boston Terrier. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I got the wrong picture. Yeah, it's the one above. That's a Boston Terrier. Yeah, you would have known that's not a Spitz. Sorry. The name's under the picture. So there's your German Spitz. And she looks like she's 23 to 25 pounds. That's the Boston Terrier there. Duh. Dachshund. Regular Dachshund. Puli. Never heard of Puli Fusé. Interesting. Wow, look at that hairdo. It's a little Jamaican raggy-do there. And so forth. This goes on and on. Old Patterdale Terriers. And they're all smaller breeds, as you can see. That one's not too small, but he's still lightweight. 1923. He's a Shiba Inu. We did a show on them too. This stuff is happening. Okay. Well, we've had a little chock full of information time together. Time just goes by pretty quick here. I just don't even know how long we've been doing this, but I just know that over 41 minutes. That's not bad. I'm doing good, Marcia. Very well. Doing just wonderful, darling. Fixing to go get some stuff together to watch this ball game. Hairdo? Need a haircut? Was that the dog that needed a haircut or me? Do I look like a dog needs a haircut? Woof. Maybe I do. Or maybe that other dog did. Oh, it's me or Francis either talking about me needs a haircut or that whatever that thing that looked like a yeah, with the Rasputin hairdo. But it's all good. It's all good. So we played some songs this week coming up. Tomorrow's Sunday. We'll be checking in probably a little earlier as well. Yes, the dog, thank you. I just got a haircut a couple of weeks ago. I didn't think it was that bad. Thank you. See how, like, paranoid. Think he's saying, I need a haircut. That's hilarious. Thank you for that. No, it looks like he might have needed a little thing, or maybe that's the way they like them, long braids. It's a lot of work and a lot of money for the hairdresser unless they do it themselves. That'd take longer than braiding your daughter's hair. It's down to her ankles, you know, that kind of thing. What else we got here? Well, my music, I don't know where it went. Yeah, I like to have that music going. So WooF Gang, All Dog Network, you know, all these things, WooF tunes. Yeah, YouTube, you know, all these kind of things. Haha, not you, buddy. You think so? I guess the dog. Yeah. Some of the other subjects we've been covering, if you go back and you take time to watch some of this stuff in the last couple of weeks, I mean, we talk about the raw foods, what foods are raw foods good, or the foods we eat good for them, what's the way to go about all that. And there's all these questions we have, you know. I mean, I've had the same questions come up. And that's why we've conversed together and get feedback from everybody. It's definitely helpful. It's so helpful. And we all learn something pretty much new every day. I mean, I do. Yes, your dog's not for... Dog is not for me. Maybe spits. So yeah, there's so much research to do. I mean, anybody can go online and check the stuff out. It's just kind of fun when we're just doing it together and it's spread out. And it's, you know, I mean, you can do, thank you for that. At least I got a little bit left, you know. How long that'll last, you never know. So yeah, you can always look up your own stuff, obviously. Everybody can do that. But when we talk about it, you know, it just kind of brings home subjects that, you know, may have not have thought of. You know, when you're going to get a dog, a rescue, a full breed, a half breed, a hybrid, you know, things to know about the temperament and genetics and possible medical issues that certain breeds may or may not have when you go to a breeder, and, you know, ask all the questions so you don't end up with a situation that you're not happy and the dog's not happy. I mean, all these, there's so many little facets to me I never realized until I started doing this thing and just let my mind go and go, thank you. That, you know, some will pop in your head, you know, like, gee, I never thought about that. This happened just 2 weeks ago, okay? This whole time I've had dogs. And it's a long time because I'm old, okay? Never thought about protecting their little paw pads. You know, they get dry, they get cracked, they can get hurt. You don't even know they're having pain there. They're dried out, they're cracked, they're not supple, they're not moist, they're not good. any more than if you let your hands get all dried out. Don't use hand cream or something. You know what I mean? And it never crossed my mind. I take him out on this bike springer every day, so his paws are going. I mean, he's not just walking slow, and it doesn't matter. It's asphalt out here. You know, it's slick, black, and when the sun's hot and it gets too hot, I never thought about it. And I've been out there plenty of hot days, not so hot where it's miserable to both of us, but hot enough that if you put your hand on the pavement, it burns. You're not supposed to let your dog's paws on that pavement, even though they're going up and down that quick. They're still going to burn them. Well, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? If you're pulling them on a bike springer, or even if you're walking them on a leash, how are they going to tell you? You know, are they smart enough to go run up away from you and try to pull you up on the grass or something if that's where you're walking? I mean, it didn't cross my mind. And I said, let me look at them. So we came back from that ride that morning, and I looked at them, and sure enough, there's a little chip in one of them, like, you know, Kim agrees that it was cut. You know, the pad was cut, like you have a callus. You know, it's not bleeding, but you have a callus somewhere, like on your heel, and it's a piece of skin's off of there or whatever. So I go to this pet store, and I said, "What do you got for the paws?" She goes, "Oh, we got a couple things." And one was called Paw Magic, which is like a deodorant stick thing, kind of like a beeswax kind of stuff. And the other was called Mushers, which they were out of it. It was in a jar, like cold cream jar. And the Mushers, they were out of it. So I took the Paw Magic, which is fine. I said, which one's better? She goes, well, maybe the Paw Magic's a little thicker, whatever. I go, I'll get it next time you get it, but in the meantime, I'm going to take this stuff. I take this stuff, immediately go home, put it on carefully. He lays down, he lets me grab his paw. He's great, just like brushing his teeth. And I get it nice on there. And then I do it every couple of days and keep him nice. And I know it's got to be more comfortable for him when he's out there running, walking on the cement pavement, wherever, doesn't matter. So, you know, decades and decades and decades, and I don't want to tell you how many decades later, I'm learning about putting stuff on their paw pads and keep them happy and comfortable. Because they're not going to tell you, you know, they'll put up with it if it hurts them, because that's the dog. So I learn stuff every day, just thinking about it. I was reading about that somewhere, about precautions, you know, you take with your dog. Oh, don't run them on hot pavement. If you put your hand down and it's too hot for your hand, well, it's obviously too hot for their paws. Well, duh, but I never thought about it. It's a shame on me, but I relay that information for those of you who may or may not have thought of it, or have thought about even putting anything on their paws, you know, and there's stuff for dogs' paws. Paw Magic. You know, most all places have something, I'm sure. And something's better than nothing, even if you use your own hand cream. Can't hurt them. But when they make something for a dog, there's a reason it's got stuff in it that's probably, you know, just like the shampoos. In theory, you're not supposed to use people's shampoo with sulfates and whatever, I don't know, on your dogs. So, people do. They use baby shampoo. To me, that dries my hair out, dries his head. I've tried it, don't like it. So, anyway, I found a good shampoo. Same thing, asking around. Good conditioner, and what you feed them, and you know, all these little tips, and you try them. You know, canned pumpkin in their food, little olive oil, what have you. So their skin takes, everything's good. So like I say, it's continual information and logic and common sense and safety and health and happiness and love. So we're going to let you go tonight. We're going to sign out here with Jumpin' Jam and my theme song here, and get ready to watch this baseball game, at least part of it. If it gets boring, I won't watch it. But Buster will cuddle up next to me and watch the game. He just sits there and chills. He's cool. And it's Saturday evening. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you Sunday tomorrow. And love those pooches. Keep the water nice and cool and fresh. Fresh, crisp food, whatever they eat. Clean their bowl each time you change their food. You know, they're lapping in there. You wouldn't want to eat on a dirty plate you ate on last night, would you? It just makes you feel good about taking the time to do this thing. And one thing I noticed, there's a little something I noticed about Buster, my dog. I don't know if it makes any sense. When his water bowl, I could fill it up a couple hours ago, okay? And he didn't take any water, but there's dust in the air, and you might see one of his little whisker hairs in there. He took one lap, or he might have eaten, and you know, the dry food that he has, it gets the, you know, dusty, and you see it, he's lapping, it's on his tongue. Now his bowl's kind of water is not, it's not pristine. It's still good. But I take it and I wash the bowl out, rinse it out real quick, make sure it's cleaned out, and give him a fresh bowl. And when he's half done, when the bowl's half done, I see he hasn't drinking anymore, I'll put a fresh bowl full in there, and all of a sudden he'll come in and he'll drink it. So he knows the difference, in my mind, between a fresh bowl of water and a not so fresh bowl of water. What can I tell you? It's not like he wouldn't drink the other one if he got super thirsty, but he wasn't drinking it, and all of a sudden I filled up a new bowl, and he's in there, oh, I like a fresh, cool bowl. It's even cooler, it's fresher, I know it's clean, I know it's full, and he drinks. So I do that a lot. Constantly changing his water. When I see it's downstairs, or even if it's just sitting there and he hasn't had any, it's because it's been sitting out, and there's flies, there's, who knows, you know, come in and there's dust, you clean it. Stuff like that. That's what I do, only because I love my dog so much, and it's just more stuff to keep on top of it. Okay, we love y'all. Wolf Driver says hi, bye. Brought to you by the Wolf Driver and his lovely husky pack. There they are. 4 of them. 3 males, 1 female. Princess female, the oldest, about 13. Other guys are 4 to 6 years old. Jag and Zorro and Chase. You'll see them on the videos. Keep your eyes peeled and watch his videos. And they are so smart. They are so smart. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Kim, Francis, Deborah, Marcia, everybody who's out there. Thanks for joining me. So long.